Hey there, Happy New Year, and we're back at it. And here we are with the first new episode of the Salazar Chronicles for this year, 2023. I have a client who's getting married. We've been doing the back and forth email because he lives down in the States, and he wanted to know if I could alter his existing kilt to fit, and it's difficult to say through email with pictures and everything else because I couldn't quite tell. So he brought it up because we're also tailoring a coat for him for his wedding, and I was relieved to say, because you always feel a little bit dodgy when somebody brings up a sort of kilt. I always feel a little bit dodgy, even if you're telling the truth, when you say, "No, I can't fix that. You're gonna have to buy a new kilt from me." It's even if it's true, I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable saying that. But I can do this. I mean, it's an interesting. Once again, it's an interesting combination of well done and what on earth were you thinking. But that's why you get what you pay for, and in this case, not much. So looking at it, it's almost certainly machine sewn. Because what had happened, the fellow had bought it for a wedding or a funeral that he didn't go to, and then a wedding that he also didn't go to it. So it sat for a while, and in the meantime he's lost considerable weight. And of course, when we lose weight, often the kilt has to be shortened because the cloth isn't doing that anymore, it's doing that. So we're going to have to take close to 2.5 inches off the top, and I think I'm going to rob a pleat from either side so that we can get some deeper hidden pleats, or an apron pleat on either side. What I like about it is they've tailored for the posterior, shall we say. We can see the allowance. And generally it takes, for many kilts that are pressed flat, it takes a while for this to achieve as the kilt shapes itself. Because generally to do this, and I can't believe that I don't believe that they took this effort, but the net effect is the same. To get that effect, generally you have to have a tailor's ham and then press the kilt over the ham to get that effect. So maybe we're only seeing this effect because of the really superior basting that they've done. On the other side of the coin, we look at the aprons, and unfortunately we've got a couple of flaws in the cloth in the most visible part, right in the front. But hopefully one hopes that'll be covered by the sporin. But you also have all of this extra cloth here. It's all baggy, and the inside apron is even worse. It's all baggy. And I have to think partially it's due to the bastes catching it. But what I'm going to do again is I'm going to take off the top band, which we'll be able to reuse. We're going to reduce it in height. We're going to rob a pleat on either side, blow the aprons apart, tear them down, remove all the stitching, press them flat, and then make it up again. On the inside, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that basting in or if I'm going to take it out and put it back in again, but we'll see. On the inside, this is where it's the old comedy of errors thing, because we have the canvas. You're using tailor's canvas, which is more expensive than regular ordinary canvas. So they've wasted a bit of money there. And on top of that, the things you can see, it's 3 separate pieces. And this you can see. Let's pull some of these stitches out. These bastes are going, or this herringbone is going the wrong way. We want the herringbone to be horizontal, not vertical, because we're not getting the relaxed fit where we need it. On top of that, oh look, right? They've cut and sewn it together. So this is a total waste of space. So we're going to recanvas it properly. And yeah, so with any luck, this actually, no, just not luck, it's just a bit of work. I mean, it can always go hideously wrong, can't it? But yeah, so this will be a relatively quick teardown, and I might have this done within 2 days, because the big thing, of course, is once ironing it, I have to let the cloth dry, right? Because ironing using heavy steam through several layers of cloth takes a while to dry. But I'll find other things to do in the meantime. Carry on.